We're going to shoot a quick video talking about the do not remove plug, also known as the hidden bolt behind the OMC Cobra sticker. Interesting enough, OMC had a Cobra sticker covering this bolt here, and a lot of people wouldn't have even known it was there. And if you look on the other side, there isn't, but there was a sticker on the other side as well. This specific outdrive has since been obviously debranded, so you don't see any of the OMC Cobra stuff on it. I may go and put it back on just for nostalgic purposes, but this one only carries the OMC logo up there. But yeah, interesting enough, this used to have a sticker here to keep people from even, you know, removing or loosening this. You can physically loosen it, and if you do, you actually have to pull the stern drive off and stick your finger in there, and it's not very easy, but there's a nut back there, and I believe it may not be a nut, but it's, if anything, it's like a little washer. It's about, it looks like a rectangle, and you can get a replacement if needed. And then there's this little, it looks like a washer, but it's not really a washer, but it's a piece of hardened rubber. And then there's a washer behind it. And it's tricky because you have to pull this whole entire stern drive out to get to it. But yeah, you'll stick your finger in as best you can and try to get that washer, if you would, to stop spinning. And then you can torque this thing down. But always make a mental note, if you see this, they call it the do not remove bolt. But if you do remove it, it is a pain, and you do have to take your stern drive off to get it back on, because what ends up happening is, and I've heard other people with this problem, is the washer that's back there falls and then gets lodged somewhere back here in the back of the stern drive. And if you leave this off and water just comes flying out, you will end up overheating your boat, and you're going to cause issues to the impeller that's back here. So if you are new to OMC Cobras and you're looking on the left side of your motor and you see that this plug is leaking, well, you'll have to get the new gasket. You can try torquing it down to see, but you know, this one in particular isn't leaking. But this is definitely not where you change your oil, number one, and you should never, if anything, go get like a little red Sharpie and put an X on it, or write do not remove and put a little arrow on it. But as from what I understand, it's used for the assembling, you know, back in the early 90s and 80s when they were assembling and manufacturing this, they needed access to this area so they could do stuff in there. But yeah, you should not be loosening that. That should stay as it is forever and ever, and it has nothing to do with your stern drive oil or the oil level. Kind of confusing, but I wanted to make this quick video for you all, just in case you were wondering, you know, what is that for, and should I ever remove it? Once again, never remove it. They deem this the do not remove bolt, but it's also the bolt that is hidden underneath the OMC Cobra logo. Hope you liked the video. If you have any questions on it, if you need the part numbers or anything, or if yours is leaking or whatever, just hit me up in the comments field below. Be more than happy to answer your questions. Have a good one, everybody. Take it easy.